The village of Narayanganj, a quiet place shrouded in mist and mystery, carries a name that chills even the bravest souls. Locals whisper about the abandoned houses with doors that creak open on their own, the trees that seem to whisper secrets when the wind dies down, and the spirits that roam the empty streets after sundown. Many who have dared to stay too long tell stories of shadows moving in the corner of their vision, vanishing before they can turn their heads. Once, there was a family that moved into one of the forsaken houses, determined to prove that the stories were nothing more than superstitions. They laughed at the villagers' warnings, dismissing the eerie silence that fell over the area at dusk. But their laughter soon turned to screams. At first, it was the sound of footsteps pacing outside their window, though no one was ever there. Then, the voices began soft whispers in a language they couldn't understand, coming from the walls and the ceiling. Their youngest son, no older than 6, began talking to someone invisible, claiming a woman in white was watching them sleep. One night, the father woke up to a suffocating pressure on his chest, his body frozen as a shadowy figure loomed over him. He could make out glowing red eyes staring into his soul, the sensation of cold fingers wrapping around his throat. His screams woke the family, but as they rushed to his side, the presence vanished, leaving him gasping for breath, deep bruises forming around his neck. The next morning, they packed their belongings and fled, never looking back. Another tale speaks of a group of thrill-seekers who ventured into the village, armed with cameras and torches, eager to prove the existence of the supernatural. They laughed and joked as they set up their equipment, recording the darkness around them. But as midnight approached, their laughter died. Their torches flickered, their batteries drained instantly, and the temperature plummeted. Then, the whispers began, voices that spoke in unison, coming from every direction. The bravest among them raised his camera to capture the moment, only to see a pair of pale hands reaching for him through the screen. He dropped the camera and ran. When they retrieved the footage later, they found frames of distorted faces, mouths open in silent screams, their eyes hollow and endless. Villagers often tell of a lone figure standing at the edge of the village, a woman with long black hair covering her face, her dress torn and soaked as if she had just risen from the depths of a river. Those who have dared to approach her say she turns ever so slowly, revealing a grotesque, twisted face with hollow sockets where eyes should be. Some believe she is the spirit of a woman who drowned in the river decades ago, her soul unable to find peace. Others claim she is a guardian of the village, warning outsiders to stay away before they meet a fate worse than death. There are countless stories, each more terrifying than the last, and yet no one can explain why the village remains abandoned. Some say the land itself is cursed, that no prayers can cleanse the darkness lurking beneath the soil. Others believe it is a place where the dead refuse to rest, forever reaching out to claim new souls. Those who step foot in Narayanganj's ghost village may never leave, and if they do, they are never the same again.
Enjoyed the content? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more awesome videos your way. Don't forget to click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest uploads. Thanks for watching.